Mike Bowers. I'm Director of Photography for the Global Mail. I'm talking pictures this morning with Craig Rucastle, most recently from the Hamster Wheel. Welcome, mate.
Good to see you, Mike.
I'm not sure Hamster Boy's an improvement on Chaser Boy, but I think we should sort of man it up a bit, like Man Hamster.
No, apparently we're always boys, even though I can now grow half a beard.
Mate, it was one of the weirder weeks in politics, I've got to say. The mineral rent resources tax sort of landed, and Dave Pope sees it as some sort of Armageddon-type landing from the space shuttle. The Eagle has landed.
I know, it's great, isn't it? I'm wondering if it's an intentional tactic on their behalf, as they set these incredibly high standards, and then when they do kind of half land it later on, no one really complains.
They've lowered expectations to the point that any result is fine.
Yeah, exactly, you know. We've landed half the plane.
Hey, with Julia saying not quite the Henry textbook landing, of course, but close enough, as bits of the Wings royalties agreements and 40% rates come off there. Alan Moyer's having a great deal of fun as drawing the mining industry as a large sack of money.
I think this is a great one, because it really sums up the extent to which this tax is so small and irrelevant in the end. It's been watered down so much.
I'm going to die, as a little bit of sort of blood drips into Swanee's vessel there.
It's like we just go over there begging bowl. Please, miners, can we have some more?
Clive Palmer says it's the underminers we have to worry about, not the miners. And it just... I don't know, we dropped into somewhere weird this week.
It was fascinating, was it? Like, this poor CIA, I mean, how confused are they? I mean, they've been linked to a lot of bad things over the time, you know. We didn't kill JFK, but now they're going, look, OK, we'll admit to killing JFK, but we're not part of the Greens, OK?
David Rowe picked up on it beautifully with Clive there with the cat, sort of Dr. No style, going, "You disappoint me, Mr. Bond," as the koala's about to be lasered.
It's fantastic.
Lasered.
That's this is what it's come to, isn't it?
John Kudelka's had a great feel of fun with this, with the CIA sitting on the bench with Bob Brown. The wood nymph dances at midnight or something.
The password is the happy quoll frolics in the forest.
Whatever, Bob. The money's in the brown paper bag.
I hope it's a recycled brown paper bag.
I don't know, probably.
Are you reading The Australian?
I hate working with you guys.
I saw this in the paper on the day it came out. I just laughed out loud. It's a fantastic cartoon.
It is one of those that it belongs on the fridge.
Well, what I loved about this as well is that you had the Greens standing up there and going, well, this is just the lunatic fringe. You have to deal with it. It's like they've gone from being the lunatic fringe, and now they get to call other people the lunatic fringe. And now the Liberal Party are opposing business taxes. Everything's changing. I'm just too confused.
Mate, there's always generally a lot of belly aching coming from the House on the Hill, but this week Craig Thomson kept all his belly aches at home. He had to bring a proper, sick certificate. Like,
look, when you wake up in the morning, you turn the radio, and there's Warren Inch discussing constipation. That's not going to get people interested in politics. It's just not. It was amazing. I mean, Dr. Pine would like to see you. You say you have a problem? Let me just check that out for you.
The incomparable David Rowe. Good news, Mr. Thompson. The test came back negative, as the X-ray showed Tony Abbott.
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
And very disturbing.
What's surprising is that you can't see a kind of credit card hidden in that crack in Thompson.
The swipe.
The swipe, yeah. Swipe. Put this on this Union credit card, Doctor.
I'm looking forward to later this week, perhaps, Clive telling us what actually did happen to Harold Holt. And we look forward to that. It'd
be good. If he could tell us what ASIO is doing, I mean, that's the great mystery.
It's always a great pleasure to have you on. Thank you very much for taking the time, and you can do the honours for Barry.
Back to you, Barry.